And the Bison will kick off after scoring that touchdown. We apologize for the inconvenience. Bummer. Nothing on our part. That our software crashed for the first time on a broadcast ever.
We were doing so good.
I mean, it was going great. Bummer. Too much going on, I guess. I don't know. Palatine will get the ball after successfully recovering the onside kick. If you guys are currently on the broadcast, please spread the word. And just know if the screen ever freezes, it is not under our control. It is the connections, and we're going to try to fix that by next week. We're also getting a whole new setup. So. Yeah. It'll be 2nd and 7. Yeah, we are not going to do downs and distance. I will announce them here because that
like
might be the reason. Yeah, might be the reason that we crashed there. We didn't even have a timer back then. First couple games, as Blake takes a hard hit. And it'll be 3rd and medium. But yes, please spread the word for this link. Formation, Blake in the backfield with Elton. Haven't seen much Dominic Ball lately. I think he gets the quarter off, in my opinion. As Donnelly catches that over the marker, that should be a first down if marked correctly. And it is. The chains will move. First down, Pirates. Student section getting lit to some Mo Bamba.
Well, at this point, both student sections are just here to have fun. I mean, the game is almost set in stone, but never know.
Blake takes another hard hit from Polano. He's a 2-star for a reason, and he makes the play. Hey, on the bright side for Buffalo Grove, they've scored more points in this game than they did in their last matchup against us. And the one before that was minus the COVID game.
Yep. The COVID game, that was our first broadcast for PHS PTV. Correct?
That video is actually on PHS Video Archive. We didn't even have
that was the first time
channel until last year.
That was you were on the play-by-play. Yep.
With Joseph Harris on color.
You guys are freshmen.
Yep. Donnelly off the screen. Finds a gap, gets forward. That'll be close to a first, and it looks like they're going to move the chains. First down. Section with their first chant since the first quarter on Buffalo Grove side.
It is We Can't Hear You, which I don't know what the reasoning is behind that, because we are probably a little louder right now than the
I sure hope so,
Buffalo Grove student section.
Johnny, we got the double voice.
Yeah.
Lake finds a gap. Second and 4 for Palatine at the 30-yard line.
quarter's definitely gone a little bit longer than the past 2 quarters.
Very true.
You can definitely feel it.
Pellettiere. High screen pass to Fager. Fager. Down the right side. Wrapped up. He's close to a first down. And he got it. Slowly but surely, these Pirates are marching down the field, now at the 25. Updated scores, by the way. Battle of Miamis. Not even a battle.
Rammed 35-14.
Whoa, wait. I mean, I think you got that one wrong. Okay, it is 35-14 Hersey.
Okay.
35-14 Hersey.
Okay.
Not from Blake. Getting some more yards here.
About to say. And Loyola beating number 22, Naperville North, 24-0 right now.
Got a little bit of a stoppage here. Some new bodies coming in. Discipline been a good factor in this game. Only a few flags first. Outside zone to Jesse Blake. Got some blockers in front of him, gonna take advantage of it and push forward. Dominic Ball looks like he'll finish the night with 208 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns. Did not see Ball get the receiving yards as much as he did last week, but he made up for it. Big time.
And Luke, we still have another quarter of football.
Only 9:22 p.m. We might be here a while. Fresh minutes on the board, and doesn't look like this game will need an overtime, but comebacks do exist.
You can definitely see the fans exiting the stadium right now. Understandably so.
Why not?
Want to get home early, beat the traffic.
Cameraman Nate Roy are currently sleeping. Good job. Johnny, we got to get you back on the camera.
I don't know about that.
Good old Minnesota Wild.
I don't like the Wild.
Song.
I don't like the Wild, though.
Finale of quarters ready to go. It is 35-10. Palatine, first and goal. Blake, straight into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates.
Another one, as TJ Cal would say.
I mean, we got to talk about the blocking tonight. The blocking has been an A+.
Oh, yeah. That's the reason why most of our touchdowns have been running touchdowns, because of that great blocking, leaving our running backs wide open and getting into the end zone to make it a 41-10 game in favor of the Pirates.
Heiser has been, I'm not going to say the word yet, Still perfect. Okay. Didn't want to jinx anything there.
You've been doing a bad job tonight, Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me, yes.
Probably mostly me. But it's okay. We're having fun. 42-10, Pirates.
And seeming from the energy on the bench and how Jalen Williams has most of his equipment off, I think it's time for the starters to take the night off.
Well deserved, too.
Yep.
Well deserved. I mean, great performance by Palatine. Let's see what the backups can do. Why not? It'll be fun.
Hands go up for the kicking team. And Iser sends it off. Bernardo, typical returner. Bernardo spins off a tackle and finally met up by Albert Machado. A lot of new players out there for this Palatine defense. Some of them staying out. Ethan Hunt, Julian Bay. Jackson Brown in there as well.
Mostly juniors in the score. Say majority juniors.
The secondary still seems to be very similar, but the D-line has been scrambled up a lot. As a lot of these players on defense getting their first snaps of the season. Bobbled catch, and that is incomplete. 42-14, Hersey leads Frem. And Hoffman Estates and Elk Grove, nobody scored in a decade.
It's been a
Still
very,
14-0.
it's been almost sort of the opposite of this game and the game before that.
Loyola, and
Still.
Naperville North. Nobody scoring in that one recently either. The only recently scored games nearby, this one and from Hersey. Polano, some nice yards after the reception, and that's a first down for the Bison. Polano limping off the field. Seems to be a cramp, and that's so we hope. So Polano, specific reason he's wearing number 1. It is actually a tradition for the Bison to give a player who is the most positive leader, role player on the team, the number 1 every year. And Polano, the senior, got it this year. So pretty cool tradition I didn't know about until today.
Yeah, no, neither did I until you sent me some of the details for tonight's game. Very good thing.
Another interesting thing about this Buffalo Grove team, I mean, a lot of their starters are healthy, and it's because of a new strategy that not many schools follow. But they were actually on NBC Sports, the New York Times, for this. They're one of the only schools in Illinois that don't tackle in practice.
Very interesting.
So very bizarre. Their Coach Velk claimed they've had no injuries in practice since the idea started in 2019.
It's a very interesting strategy, but at the same time, I think it's a good strategy, but at the same time, you also, like, I feel like for some maybe newer players, I feel like for some of the newer players, that aren't used to tackling, maybe it's it might be tougher to get adjusted, and it might be kind of a shock almost in a way to getting tackled for the first time in a real game. So I think it might help a little bit for tackling, but I do think it's a really cool and interesting strategy to stop tackling in practice, and it does absolutely. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Reduce the amount of injuries in practice.
Ed and Teams warming up on the Palatine sideline. Might be the end of the night for Elton. Whistle sounds. And it looks to be a timeout called by Buffalo Grove. Palatine will make the travel to Maine South next week. Rankings-wise, on the Chicago Sun-Times, their hardest matchup of the year, as a Thursday night lights game occurred yesterday between Warren and Maine South, and Maine South handed it to them 28-7. And those are two good football teams, Johnny.
Yep, they are. And I think, it's a testament to how good Maine South usually is. They've always, had a good football program. Or at least in the past few years they have. But, yeah, it'll definitely be a challenge for Palatine. I think it'll be definitely more of a challenge than this game is. So they just got to prepare for that this week.
Yes, it's a screen pass. And they are stopped short of the first down marker. It'll be 4th and medium. And as you see some more high school scores down there, a big game everybody was looking into, Prospect and Barrington. Actually, Dan Irons, who covers MSL Sports, is out to cover that one. It's interesting to see that it's that lopsided of a match. 2 touchdowns in between those two teams. Conan up 35 on Wheeling. Shout out Matthew Posner, Wheeling broadcaster who currently broadcasting over there. I don't think he's having as good a time as we are.
No, not at all.
Romano punting, almost blocked. And Stark, nice play. Here comes Stark. Still in bounds. My goodness, I thought he was out. Stark to the other side. He might return it to the house. Oh my! Oh no, 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 no. No,
flag on the field.
No, no, refs, come on, keep that marker in your pocket. That's a highlight reel play. Oh man, Coach Olsen is not having it. Oh, come on.
Palatine fans showing their displeasure towards the referees.
Oh my goodness. Give it to us. Ooh, Shoppers beating on us. Tell him, fan. Oh my goodness. I'm counting it. 48-10.
You're on your score sheet, Luke.
Oh. I mean, at least Stark got some yardage.
Yeah, that's good.
Could have been a heck of a lot more, but
It's not like we need a touchdown right now.
Yeah, we live. Tegens and Drexler in the backfield. A lot of new faces out there for the Pirates. Drexler hits the handoff and is wrapped up. Good run stop there. No running back is getting out of that havoc. And they'll be pushed back. 3-yard loss. Ball now at the 32. It's 42. And they'll line back up. Tejan gets the snap, hands it off to Drexler once again. Drexler finds a gap. Look at Drexler go. A nice run. Looked to be 10 yards there.
Good job there by Cody Drexler. Made some of those Bison defenders get good yardage.
And a little bit of a typo on the scoreboard. It says 3rd and 49. I don't think that's the case. No.
That would be a 3rd and very, 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 very long.
I mean, that's what it felt like when we got those 2 consecutive penalties.
Yeah. I think that was 3rd and 22 earlier, but still.
7.5 to go. It looks to be 3rd and 4. Tejan's gonna pass. It's a slant. Oh, tipped and missed it. Just a little bit too high for him. And now the Pirates will head out to punt. They even got a new punter. That's Isaiah Farrow. Davion Farrow's younger brother, as Farrow, Davion Farrow to be exact, is out there blocking while his younger brother is going to send the boot. Ball at the 49. Let's see where this goes. Low arched punt, gonna roll to the 20. And that's where the Bison will get things going with 7:17 left in the 4th quarter. Obviously the Bison on offense right now, but defensively, it's been a struggle since last year. They allowed 32.5 points per game and allowed more than 49 or more points in 4 of the 10 games. That's 40% of the games they played last year.
Interesting. Very interesting.
I mean, personally, I think one of them shouldn't count because it was Mount Carmel. But
Mount Carmel's been a powerhouse for the past like 30 years, Luke. I mean, it's insane how consistent they've been able to keep their program.
yeah, and you brought up earlier the statement win over East St. Louis, who was nationally ranked. I believe they were 25.
Game was played at ISU. Very close game, too.
Not a chance coming from the Palatine sideline. I think they want a certain player to be put in. That hasn't been put in yet. Here's the snap. Nice tackle there. On the carry, Jacob Hensley, the junior. In other news, college football, the Aflac kickoff game, Louisville on the road leading Georgia Tech 29-28 with 8:08 left to go in the 4th quarter. A lot closer of a football game than this one is.
College football on a Friday night's a little fun, you know, almost like a high school. But I don't like those, the MAC, Wednesday night games. I feel like it's a Wednesday night college football game, I feel like. It's kind of fun time.
Yeah, why not? But why not fill a day in the week, right?
I guess.
Hensley breaks loose. It's a 1st down and more. He's still on his feet. Finally dragged down by Rodriguez. Jose Rodriguez grabs his first solo tackle of the season.
St. Thomas and Villanova alumni.
We apologize for the camera going in and out. We've had this issue all night. Not a lot of fun to deal with. As DeWalt hands it off to Hensley, and it's a gain of 2. It's now DeWalt at quarterback. The senior backup quarterback. They'll line up 2nd and 8 at the 31. DeWalt gets the snap. Gonna take it himself. DeWalt, some nice speed. Eventually wrapped down by Sam Portera. Shout out Sam Portera, one of our PTV members. Currently down on the field. He'll be helping out in the winter.
Helping a lot with basketball games.
And Christian Courtney, who is the starting middle linebacker, also in our PTV squad. Four and a half to go in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and 10 at the 22. Gun formation for the Bison. DeWalt drops back. Has a lot of time. He's going to take it. Oh boy.
Wow.
He just trucks somebody, and the student section loves it. Chant number 5 from Buffalo Grove, student section there. Hit the weight room, they said. My response?
Scoreboard.
Hit the offensive film room. Got him. Hensley spins forward for a little bit. Much credit to the Buffalo Grove student section, staying lively.
Yeah.
That is not me.
That student section is still full too. I mean, yeah, they're basically breaking all the Luke Jorden rule book of student section.
Palatine still chanting for somebody to go in. I can't tell who it is. 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line. DeWalt, high snap. Another quarterback keeper. DeWalt gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Bison. And DeWalt looking like Lamar Jackson out there. A lot of decent runs, and he finishes off with a nice one. 3 minutes exactly to go. BG will line up the PAT. DeWalt, after scoring the touchdown, now holding it for his kicker, Gerhardt. Ball snap, and that looked wide, but it's good. Yeah. Gosh, this angle really plays with you. I'll tell you that. A lot of craters in that moon. Palatine marching band playing Counting Stars by One Republic. Not a star in sight, though.
No.
And I learned from Mr. Tucker that is due to the light pollution since we're very close to a big city in Chicago. It's actually very hard to see the stars in the sky. If you were to go somewhere rural like Wyoming or Montana, you can see a ton of stars in the sky.
Yeah.
I just learned that. My mind was blown.
I was in Colorado, in the mountains, and beautiful. You can see the Milky Way. I mean, everything. It was crazy. You can literally see our galaxy. It was the coolest thing ever.
I recommend taking astronomy for those of you who have not gotten to your junior or senior year.
That's what I'm doing right now, so I'm not regretting it neither. Thank you, Mr. Fischerodi.
Player down for the Bison. They're waving in the trainer immediately. This doesn't look good. And this from the recall of what I've seen does not look very good. Can't tell a number yet, we'll keep it posted. Schomburg and Rolling Meadows tied, Cone at 35, Wheeling zip. So around the world in the MLB, it looks like the Yankees are about to put an L to the Astros. 6-2, middle of the ninth. And now the injured player appears to be okay. That is a good sight to see. That is Matjas Skikic, the senior. The Brewers won.
Not cool.
Oh my gosh.
Not cool.
You know what? That just ruined my day.
Hey, but the Cubs took 1-2. It's not great, but take at least a win. Jordan Wicks pitched a pretty good outing on his 24th birthday today. Happy birthday to Jordan Wicks. If you are listening, which I don't know if you are, but if you are, happy birthday.
I mean, there's 92 people on there. There's a chance, I guess.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe he's one of the 92 people.
2:56 to go. First and 10 at the 23. Tegens with Malik Miles to his right. Miles takes the handoff. Immediate pursuit. Emmet wants an offsides. And if you're Palatine, you're just looking to run out.
Run the clock pretty much the whole time. We
Yeah.
got 2:31 left.
Keep everybody healthy and move on to week 3 against a tough opponent.
It's got to be the biggest focus now. It's Maine South. I mean, that'll be your biggest game of the year. Your Palatine.
Tegens gets the snap. Gonna hand it off again. Miles now with some space this time, able to move ahead a little bit. A nice gain. Third and 7 at the 27. It's Drexler now in the backfield instead of Miles. Under 90 seconds left to go. Tegens gets the snap. Gives it to Drexler. Drexler with some speed, tripped up. That's going to be close. And the Buffalo Grove crowd absolutely explodes. Oh, come on. 4th and inches. Under a minute to go. They got to get forward and get into the 50 formation.
48 seconds, so. Starting to see a lot more Palatine fans start to pack up their belongings as
Drexler gets across, and the Pirates will let the clock run. They were 5-0 at home last year, and they're going to start this season 1-0 at home. Evanston, their next home opponent. That's 2 weeks from now on a Thursday night. And the final ticks as Palatine victorious. They are now at 500.
Yeah, Luke, good win after last week. Very important win, and hopefully it's good momentum for next week as they face off against the very tough Maine South.
Yep. Oh, we got some fireworks. How about that? God, I get excited over anything.
That caught me off guard. I did not see that coming.
Where are the rest of them?
Nowhere.
Whatever.
Good enough.
Can't complain. And the Pirates will head over to their student section, who brought the noise for them all night. It was a very fun night on this Friday as Palatine routs Buffalo Grove 42-17. Johnny, hate to put you on the spot here. If you had a player of the game, who would you take?
I mean, I think it's obvious. Dominic Ball had, I don't even know how many rushing yards. Over 200 rushing yards.
208?
208 yards rushing yards. 2 touchdowns, I believe. I mean, it's hard not to put him as player of the game. And
Yeah.
I'm feeling if we keep doing this player of the game thing, I will be saying his name a whole lot more this season.
Well, next broadcast for football, at least, 13 days from today. It's a Thursday night as they host the Evanston Wildcats. For now and all of our PTV crew, my name is Luke Jordan. To my left, Johnny Pellettiere. Our main producer, Emmet Jordan. Our alternate producer, Tyler Schiavone. Another technical helper, John Joyce. On camera, Nate Royer. My name is Luke Jordan. Have yourself a great rest of your Friday night and enjoy the holiday weekend. We'll see you 13 days from now.